Welcome back to The Great Expanse by JohnBet426 here on YouTube. It's always a pleasure to get one new subscriber. And I believe we get about one subscriber maybe every few weeks, maybe every month we get a new subscriber. But it's so exciting for me because that's more of an audience. That's a larger audience. And I'm not being sarcastic or facetious. I really mean it. Every time I see a new subscriber, I'm like, yes. And maybe in the future, I'll have a video attached. So it'd be like welcoming you to The Great Experience by JohnBet426 here on YouTube, because you are appreciated, and I really mean that. Thank you to everybody that's been long-time subscribers. You guys that are sharing videos, you guys that watch it and just go, yo, man, I love his stuff. That's compensation for me. Your enjoyment is compensation, okay? But if you've liked the videos that you've seen thus far, hit the like button. If not, hit the dislike button. Share these videos with other people that you know that like comic book related stuff as much as you do. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell for notifications. All. Not personalized or the one underneath, but all. So the next time a new video is dropped, you'll know about it second. I'll know about it first. And I will introduce you to the one breath champ. No, Jeremy Johns, I'm not ripping you off. Okay? But boxing. Okay. To let you know that The Great Experience by JohnBet426 is about comic book related items across all genres: live action, computer animation, comic books, TV shows, and cartoon animation. And that's what brings us to Justice League Warworld. Now, I didn't even know about this, I don't think. Maybe I did, but I think I forgot. But when I saw that this released earlier today by Warner Brothers Entertainment, I said, I've got to do a reaction to it for my audience. I'm not going to call you guys fans. That might be a little demeaning. Followers. Subscribers. There we go. Subscribers is better. For my audience on The Great Expanse by JohnBet426. Now, when I hear Warworld, you automatically think the intergalactic being Mongul. Now, Mongul was done in animation twice that I'm recalling. For the man who has everything in Justice League Unlimited, he was voiced by Eric Roberts. And I thought he did a fantastic job. And you can see that Mongul is more than a match for the Justice League except Superman. He basically treated Wonder Woman like she was a stubborn mare on a farm that didn't want to move somewhere. And he was just kicking her butt. And Batman, because remember, in the story for the man who has everything, a gift is given to Superman at the Fortress of Solitude. And it turns out the Black Mercy is a plant. And basically, it created a false reality for Superman. It gave him enabled him to see what he wanted more than anything. So he saw himself back on Krypton, raising a family on a farm on Krypton. But in the real world, Mongul was just beating up Batman, Wonder Woman, and Robin. Robin was in the original story by Alan Moore, but he was not in the Justice League Unlimited cartoon episode. So Mongul is a tough hombre, okay? Now, also in Young Justice Season 2, Invasion, he was voiced by Keith David spectacularly. And he beat up Young Justice like they didn't even belong on the same playing field as him. He beat up Superboy, Arsenal, Wonder Girl, and Wolf, okay? And when they came into his chamber on the Warworld, he said,
"This is your attack force. I'm insulted."
And he proceeded to destroy them. Okay, he didn't kill them. He could have, but he didn't. So whenever you think Warworld, you got to think Mongul. And I can't wait to see who was voice acting for Mongul. And we aren't going to waste any more further time or without any further ado. That's the right phrase. I think I was saying without any further ado. But without further ado, we're watching the trailer for Warworld in 3, 2, 1, go. Some bloody violence. It's rated R. Wow. Some bloody violence. There's the Holy Trinity of DC.
Isn't right.
Oh, what's wrong with Batman's face?
I don't know what's going on.
This is sort of that Tim Sale artwork with the very thick lines.
I need.
To find a way back.
Yes,
Oh, they're sort of displaced in time. 3 worlds.
but to where?
Wonder Woman in the Old West. Batman sort of a samurai or a Viking. One salvation.
I could take you to his castle. Beyond that, you are the ones intent on dying.
They look like He-Man.
She's an angel. Come to save us all.
decent.
Never seen anyone fight like that.
Oh, Jonah Hex. Oh, are those Martians?
The only way to stop their invasion.
Oh, the Martians are invading?
You wanted to prove yourself. This is the time.
Monsters. I love monsters.
Unstoppable as the rain. That's why we fight for those that can't.
Who is that?
A good man knows that darkness will always be there, but stands
Okay.
against it anyway.
Man, that look hot. These look like white Martians. Look like He-Man still.
Where on earth are we?
I think that was Mongul.
Warworld.
That's Mongul. They don't show him, they show him in the shadows, which is perfect. So maybe there are 3 Black Mercies this time around. The arena. That was Superman fighting Mongul. Alright. Sorry about that. I don't know where this came from. But while I was watching the trailer, I was like, wait a minute, maybe I'm wrong about the Warworld. But since all 3 of them look, Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, look like they've been displaced in time, maybe all 3 of them have, like, individual Black Mercies. They're plants, they're living plants that sort of grow inside you, and they create, like, that fantasy world, almost like going on the holodeck in Star Trek The Next Generation. And it creates a simulation of the things you want to do the most. So I was watching it, and I was like, maybe this doesn't involve the traditional Warworld in Mongul. But at the very end, you see Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman facing off, and you just see Mongul sort of turn around in shadows. As soon as I saw him, I said, okay, so this is about Mongul and the Warworld. Okay, and the Warworld is kind of like, they don't really let you know in this teaser what it is. It's almost like the Death Star, except it's run by one person. Okay, he has like a headset or an apparatus, and it controls all the functions of the Warworld. It's like a neural connection to his mind. Okay, that was highlighted in Young Justice. It wasn't really highlighted in Justice League Season 1 called Warworld. And that one was a little messy. That one was a literal gladiatorial arena on a planet. That didn't really have anything to do with the traditional space station called the Warworld. But hopefully this animated feature can really highlight Mongul as a great villain. I would love to see him as a part of the DCU big bad, maybe in the running to be the big bad. And the Warworld has the power to pulverize Earth. So it would take the entire Justice League to stop the Warworld. Okay, unless Superman made it to the key chamber, not the key chamber, but where the person that's controlling the Warworld is conducting all of the activities of the Warworld. And if Superman got into a fight with Mongul, he'd obviously win. Okay, it wouldn't be easy, but he would win. This looks very good. I really want to see this. Let me go back and see if. Wait, oh, it's an ad. No wonder. I'm gonna go back and see if there's a release date for this, because maybe I missed it while I was just geeking out. Okay, look for it on digital and Blu-ray. When do I look for it on digital or Blu-ray? It doesn't tell me. Maybe it did earlier, and I'm not going to watch the entire trailer again just to find out when it releases. I'll look at it before I edit it and hopefully give you guys an update, if there is one on here. But this looked great. This looked very good to me. David Brent, please let them know where their comments go. And if they have to write a dissertation if necessary, let them know where their dissertations go as well. Thank you, Mr. Brent. Do your part, and I'll do my part so that the Great Expanse by JohnBet426 can and will expand. It's in the name. Yes.